Just as I predicted, Paralives have now given us a massive new look at the town. So far it's just been little previews of the main town centre area, publicly at least. But on Thursday we got a massive preview of some super exciting areas that reveal a lot about the potential gameplay. Public transport, social activities, farmland. The dev team released a previously private patron only post from September last year titled Showcasing the Mountain and a Peek at the Countryside. Chloe from the team shared with us 9 pictures of the mountains and countryside area, a much requested feature from those legacy style farmstead players. Chloe says, progress on the town is going well and we have pretty much settled on the layout of everything. All that's left is to finish the lots, polish the town itself and add fun stuff for players to do or find in the town. I'd say the hardest part is done. Today I'll be showing you the mountain and countryside areas. Picture 1 is a lovely hillside mountain with a little ski lodge looking building opposite a bridge, captioned, "Are the mountains where the air is fresh and nature bountiful." The town centre and the mountain are separated by a large chasm, which you can also explore via some hiking trails. As we know, the town is fully open world and it's definitely being designed around exploration, discovery and collectibles. Right from the get-go, the town was made exactly with this in mind. We then get a second POV of the same area from a different angle. It's most definitely not a ski lodge. This one is captioned, "A long road borders most of the chasm, connecting the lots on the mountainside and the countryside, and a trail passes through the gorge underneath the 2 bridges." I think the bridge in the front of the pic is obviously for the train. Whether or not there will actually be one physically going through the town, I don't know. We do see it mentioned in one of the newspaper articles though, and it does remind me of a lot of Animal Crossing. Kind of like a, where is it going? Where did it come from? What adventure are we going on now? Even if the train itself isn't functional yet, just having stuff like this massively helps with world immersion. It makes the town feel real. The bridge in the back looks to be walkable, so you can take a more structured hike or just go straight through the chasm underneath. The trees growing sideways are also really cool and shows again how much they've thought about the world and how immersive it really is. Pick number 3 seems to be behind the not ski lodge. It's captioned, "There are 3 main trails climbing the mountain, one of which is accessible at the end of the paved road. Lots of winding paths here. 3 hiking paths is quite a lot, but emphasises how much of the world we can interact with and access." I love the transition from the trail to the road, it looks really natural. You might recognise this picture from the trailer, or not, it's changed quite a bit. The park you may have spotted at the beginning of our trailer got a little upgrade. The hiking paths start from it and they are steep climbs. This park is the perfect place to prepare. Not only is it larger, it also has added facilities like bathrooms. A bathroom break before a big hike is necessary. The bicycles that we can see are probably non-functional for now potentially. I can just imagine my para cycling to this little rest stop, having a bathroom break, maybe a picnic. Do you do that before or after though? I'd imagine if you ate before going on a massive hike you'd get a stitch. I don't know, I'm not a hiker. Then you follow your para on a hike around the scenery and just explore. Pick number 5 shows us this, captioned, "At the top of the mountain a little rest stop awaits. At the highest point in the city and endowed with binoculars, it's the best spot to enjoy the nice sight of the sea and the city below while enjoying a little coffee." I wonder what the platform at the edge is for. Firstly, I hope this is a functional cafe and I bet the views are amazing from the top there. It makes me wonder about the view distance, like how far can we see? Would the game be able to even render paras from that far away if your specs are high enough? Also, the trees here look so detailed, I just love it. Just looks so natural. What I'm really starting to get the sense of even more here is just the layers of gameplay spaces. You've got urban, social, rural and exploration based areas all in one seamless world, and I feel like I'm not going to get bored of just going around this town. It also mentions I wonder what the platform at the edge is for. Someone in the comments of this post said about a zip line, which we have actually seen before in a previous video. That would be insanely cool. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see. Next up, we've got at the bottom of the mountain, you'll also find a vacant lot ripe for the taking. We picked out this lot because of its prime location in the mountains, yet not too far from the town centre. Perfect for a DIYer. The opportunity of a lifetime. You do not want to miss this. There's a cute little for sale sign on the front. I hope that's like a feature for vacant lots, that the sign is there. It adds that extra little touch of realism that we loved so much in previous sim games. I've got no clue if the well is functional. If it is, that's really cool, but I kind of doubt it at this stage of the game development. Maybe later on they'll add it in there as kind of a off-the-grid function. They've shown us another pic of one of the Paralives' most iconic houses here, also with the same water well. It's captioned, "Now for a small peek at the countryside. Lots are big there and offer a lot of building space. An old friend from some years ago can be found and could be your neighbour. It's gone through some changes, but we kept them to a minimum. We just wanted the house to fit in more with its new environment, for instance." I love this building so much. It's given the American farmhouse vibe to me. The ivy creeping up to the shutters is just so pretty. This pic is also particularly interesting to me because I can't really tell what that blurred out thing is in the back. It looks like a tree, but I don't know what would be so secret about a tree. The crop in the back as well, which I think is wheat or barley, suggests a farm. I know farming won't be functional yet, but we will eventually be getting that, and gardening. It gives me some ideas about a future possible little family farm on this lot. We've then got another view of the big mountain house and the chasm. It looks like a little lookout at the top. This one is described as an overview of the left side of the mountain where there's a small agglomeration, I think that's how you pronounce it, of lots. Although that blue house won't be for sale, we have other plans for that one. We've got the mountain cafe in the back, so it's not too far from the road, which is really nice. Once we get cars, it will be much more easily accessible. Although even walking, I feel like that'd be quite an adventure. And I don't believe it would take so long because the town isn't huge. The lots are quite close together. Also, I don't know if that's like a visual glitch or a bug in the back of the building. There also looks to be some other houses in the background, like a mix of different styles. It really reminds me of that. This is so like niche in Telltale's Walking Dead when they go to that ski lodge. I think it's in the mountains. It just gives me that vibe so much. I don't know why. The final picture though really got my attention. An overview of the right side of the mountain. You can catch a glimpse of the countryside from here. Oh, what's that in the bottom right corner of this image? I wonder where this picture was taken from. In case you didn't guess, it's taken from the town's castle. I really can't wait to get inside this and have a proper look around. I was really quite surprised at the amount of farmland as well. There's more than I was initially expecting, and it really makes me think about when we do get horses and who knows, maybe other farm animals in the future, because there's a lot of space for riding. I think that will definitely be my favourite method of travel. The whole town is just going to be full of horse girlies. So this post was originally made back in September, so the lots are likely fully finished by now. I'm obsessed with the thought of a whole town ready for us, just waiting for us to play in. Of course, they're just playtesting now and making sure that everything runs smoothly, ready in time for release. As a reminder, they have confirmed that there won't be any more delays, and I'm pretty confident about this, that it won't be delayed again. What stands out to me though is just the amount of detail that we can get just from these pictures. From the sail sign, the wells, the trees growing sideways to represent a landslide. It gives me so many ideas about the gameplay I could experience. And these are just the things we've been shown. Who knows what other little secrets and treasure they've added into this. I truly just cannot wait for this game to come out. I think the whole mountain area fits in really well with the rest of the town. From the pictures that we do have, it seems like it blends in quite seamlessly. I love the hilliness of it. It gives that true country, cozy, organic town feel to it. And we saw recently that the town centre itself is on a slope. At least part of it is. The screenshot potential in this game is just chef's kiss. I think it will actually be hard to get a bad photo with all of these pretty landscapes that we have. As a reference, this is a map of the town that the devs have given us. Again, it's not a huge map, but every bit of space is clearly utilised. And I think personally, the fact that there are these vantage points makes it feel that much closer and alive. Everything we see when we look around is a place that we can go or something we can interact with. I do want to say though, a lot of what excites me here is still based on implication rather than 100% confirmed features. We're seeing spaces designed or hinting at certain systems and features, but not necessarily those systems themselves yet. I hope people don't interpret that as the game being over-promising or purely cosmetic, because we already know that a lot of these features will eventually be in the game. Even things like boats and houseboats, which I thought was surprising. If you do want to take a look at this post yourself, you can find it on Paralives Patreon. You don't actually need a subscription description to access this post as it's free. I hope more Patreon posts like this are made public because there are a lot of really exciting posts like this that have yet to be made public that I wish everyone could get to see. They will eventually be made public, but not until the game is actually released. Next week, I'm thinking they might show some more lore about the townies or maybe some Paramaker sneak peeks. We haven't seen something like that in a public post in a little while. I really want to know what other people think though, what features you really want to see the most. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like, comment or subscribe. I'm truly dedicated to bringing you up-to-date information about Paralives and other games in this space, and that helps me to continue to do so. I hope you have a lovely day whatever you're up to, hopefully live simming. Bye guys!